All right, pretty crazy day within the markets. We saw interest rates got cut by 0.25%, but in my private community, we were able to secure a nice dub. We were able to get a 15% gain on a 5x leverage Solana long, but Solana only spiked 3% at that time. So how did we get a 15% gain? Well, it's simple. We had a 5x leverage. So if the price went up 3%, but we had a 5x multiplier, 3 times 5, basic math, that is a 15% gain. In my private community, I actually give my clients my trades so they could literally just copy them. This was last week's results, a 27.3% account growth. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys something super important when you are leverage trading, and that is collecting partials. A lot of traders don't really like to collect partials. A lot of them like to do the set and forget method, but I personally love to collect partials, and I'm going to show you guys how on the whiteboard. Okay, so right here is an example, and this is a downfall of a lot of traders because a lot of people will enter a trade right here, have their stop loss, have their take profit, very good risk to reward, and then they'll just let the whole entire trade play out, and then what happens? It hits their stop loss. So what can you do to make your win rate a lot better, to be able to secure a lot of wins? This trade, you know, if you're up 15% on something and you have a massive spike within the trade, if you're almost at your TP, there's no reason why you should let this become a loser, no matter what happens to the price action. So just say if you enter this trade right here, here's your entry, stop loss, TP. You have your entry, right, a little bit down, up, down, a little bit of a spike, you know, it's only up, I don't know, 4%, but then came back down to the entry, and then you had your massive spike right here. So what you're going to do right here is you're going to collect a partial profit. What I like to do is I like to close 50% of my trade, and then I will bump my stop loss to my entry. That is quite exactly what we did in today's trade. We were up 13%. We collected our partial. We bumped the stop loss to the entry, and then we were up 15%, and we said we're going to bump the stop loss. By doing that, you are eliminating risk. You are securing some profits, and you're also collecting additional profits by bumping your stop loss even higher. It's honestly a mistake that a lot of traders make. They don't collect partials. They just, you know, set and forget. They let their trade just ride, and then their win rate is a lot lower because they get a lot more losses where they could have been up, you know, 15 or 20% on a position, and they don't collect any profits. I mean, that is like almost foolish to do for a lot of cases, you know? So it's super important to collect your partials. I like to collect partials. Some traders might not like to collect partials, but I personally do. It works out for me, and I'm consistent with it. If you want to join my private wealth group, if you want access to my trades that I send in my group, if you want access to our 3 weekly live calls, we actually just got off a call like literally like 5 minutes ago. We do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and then we also have a private Telegram community. I have a whole entire PDF guide with videos inside the guide as well that you could watch. There's just so much in my private group. There's so much value. So if you want to join my private group, literally